Hello, how are you doing? My name is Otto and welcome back to the channel. Insta360 has been releasing some of the greatest cameras that we have on the market nowadays, and selecting one or the other can get a bit confusing. So in this video, I want to talk about these three cameras which have a similar price, but they are going to fill different needs that you might have. And if by the end of this video you still want to know more about them, I have a more in-depth video for each of these cameras on my channel, which are not sponsored. So this one is the Ace Pro, an action camera that has a Leica lens combined with a quad Bayer sensor that can record 8K videos. The screen in the back can be flipped 180 degrees, and this is useful for vlogging videos, but being able to use it in different angles can improve your filmmaking experience. The Ace Pro is an excellent choice if you're looking for high resolution. You can record at 8K at 24 frames per second, and the video quality is great with a very high bitrate. But using 4K will have all the main features that you can use with this camera and shoot at 60 or 120 frames per second for slow motion video clips. It also has HDR up to 30 frames per second for better dynamic range, and you can use a 2x zoom without losing quality, and this is something that you will not get with the Go3 or the X3. The Go3 is this tiny camera that has an insane low weight of 35 grams. If you compare it to a AA battery, they are about the same size, so it's easy to take it anywhere with you. The back of the camera is magnetic, and this, combined with the low weight and small size, makes the Go3 easy to mount on a metallic surface, or you can use one of the multiple accessories that comes inside the box. You can wear this on your chest just like this, or you can use it on your head with this clip that will hold the Go3. The Go3 comes with an internal memory of 32, 64, or 128 gigabytes. You cannot use an external memory with this, so my recommendation is to get at least the one with 64 gigabytes. The Go3 can be used inside this action pod. It has an internal battery that will let you charge the main camera multiple times. In the back, there is a color display that can also be flipped like on the Ace Pro, and I like that this works as a remote control for the main camera with a range of about 5 to 9 meters. The Go3 has a maximum resolution of 2.7K up to 30 frames per second, or 1440p up to 50 frames per second, or you can use a video mode that they call free frame to shoot at 1440p up to 50 frames per second, but will have double the bitrate of the regular videos. I know that this resolution doesn't sound impressive, but in these videos you can see that the Go3 will actually do a very good job, although there is no HDR in this camera and the quality is not going to be as good as on the Ace Pro. Looking at the X3, the main feature is that it can record 360 videos because it has one camera on each side, so it doesn't matter how you point it because it will be able to see everything around it. And then, using the Insta360 app on your phone or your computer, you can select the view or frame that you want from that video. The X3 can record in HDR. It has a maximum resolution of 5.7K, but this is for the entire 360 view that you get from the two lenses, and what happens is that when you edit that video to select the framing that you want, once you export that video, it will have a much lower resolution. But the benefit of framing in post and not having to worry about it makes the X3 a very unique product, and to be fair with it, the videos taken with the X3 are going to be good enough if you plan to use them on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and maybe even YouTube. Something important to know is that all of these cameras are waterproof, the Ace Pro and the X3 down to 10 meters, and the Go3 can go down to 5 meters, but the action pod is not waterproof. Insta360 is well known for having one of the best electronic stabilization for their cameras. It is called flow state, And this, in combination with horizon level, will be applied to the videos taken with the Go3 and the X3 automatically when you open them inside the app. This is even better than using a gimbal because Insta360 removes the up and down movement that you normally get with a 3-axis gimbal. The Ace Pro also has the option to use free frame mode where you can apply that same stabilization, and you can also select the orientation of your video to horizontal or vertical after you shot your video. But I feel that using regular video mode is the best option, where you will still be able to activate the stabilization that will be applied in real time when you're using the camera, which is just excellent in my opinion, and horizon level can also be activated depending on the mode that you want to use. I know that low light performance is a very important topic for many users. The Ace Pro has a bigger sensor than the Go3 and the X3, and besides that, it has a new video mode called Pure Video for low light situations, and this is going to lift the shadows to bring up the details in the video and apply a denoiser at the same time. The results are just impressive if we compare it to other action cameras. I was not expecting a lot with the Go3 because of the smaller sensor, but after taking a look at a few videos that I shot with this tiny camera, I am not going to say that this has the greatest quality, but I feel that this can still be used for social media, and in most cases, it's going to be fine. And the same can be said about the X3, but to be honest, this one is my least favorite for low light situations. When it comes to battery life, the Ace Pro will record for around 1 hour and 45 minutes in 4K. On the Go3, the camera by itself can record for about 45 minutes, which is not impressive, but combined with the action pod, you can expect to record for almost 3 hours at 2.7K. The X3 has the lowest battery life at around 1 hour using 5.7K. Now the battery is not replaceable on the Go3, but it is on the Ace Pro and on the X3. They have a retail price of $35, and I think that it is a good idea to get extra ones if you're going out on a trip. Okay, so in the next video clips, you can listen to the audio that was recorded using the internal microphones on these 3 cameras. Hello, how is everyone doing today? This is a microphone test of the Insta360 Ace Pro. Hey, how is everyone doing today? This is a microphone test of the Insta360 Go3. Alright, and this is a microphone test of the Insta360 X3. It got a little bit windy, so I'm sorry about that. When I tested these cameras for overheating, it was done indoors with no airflow and no air conditioning. The Ace Pro at 4K using 24 and 60 frames per second did not overheat. The X3 using the maximum resolution also didn't have any issues. And last but not least, the Go3 outside of the action pod did not overheat, but doing the same test inside the action pod at 50 frames per second, it overheated at 1 hour and a half. Which is not bad considering the frame rate, and let's not forget that the battery on the Go3 will be charging when it's inside the action pod, and this will generate some heat in the back of the camera. Using it outdoors with plenty of airflow, the experience will be different, and to be honest, I've never had any problems with this. Insta360 has been using the same app for every single product that they have, so they've been improving it over the past years. You can use it as a remote control or use it to edit your videos. There is a section where you can apply some creative effects in your videos. Some of them are cool, but the one that caught my attention is the new AI warp effect. And as I said a few days ago, this is something that feels fun to use with friends or family. The downside is that there are some limitations, as you can only apply a maximum of 4 seconds at a time, and for now, there is a limit on how many times you can do it every month. If you get the X3, you need to edit the 360 videos using the Insta360 app. And I'm not going to lie, some people get frustrated when they use it for the first time, but it's really not hard to learn how to use it. And there's no need to be afraid because I have a step-by-step tutorial on my channel where you can learn how to use it properly. I do believe that to choose one of these cameras, you must evaluate what is it that matters the most for you. If having the highest video quality during the day or in low light conditions is a must, the Ace Pro might be the way to go. The X3 will sacrifice the final resolution, but it's more versatile because of its unique feature to shoot in 360 degrees, and there are a lot of situations where that can be useful, or if you don't have the time to think about how to frame your shots in the moment. And even though the Go3 cannot do that, I really like it because I feel that it is a very unique camera that is easy to set up almost anywhere to boost your creative videos. And I like that being so small makes this a very discreet camera to use. But please don't do anything that you're not supposed to do, okay? If you want to buy any of these products using the official links down below, most of the time have some kind of gift or a special discount, and at the same time, it supports the channel. So besides that, all I have to say now is that I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.